Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I'm Jeannie, and in today's video I'm going to do a quick and simple mani, but it is going to be extra blingy because I've got this new reflective glitter thermal dip from Dipp'd, and it is just amazing that I felt like it didn't need much else because it is just so cool. I've always loved reflective glitters, but a reflective glitter thermal is so cool, and I decided to pair that with See No Evil, which is this beautiful flaky dip from Dipp'd as well. Dipp'd is one of my favorite brands, so I'll also be using their dip liquids, which are some of my favorites. I just absolutely love their top coat shine. And check out this liquid chaos trio from Chaos Concepts. So this is the color Cotton Candy, which is the February Perpetual Chaos color, and I just love the shift of it from lavender to light blue. It's just so pretty. I am obsessed with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this mani. So I'm going to be starting with Think Pink, which is the thermal reflective glitter. And if you're not familiar with reflective glitters, in normal lighting, they just look like a regular glitter. But once you put a flash on it, that's when they get that reflective property. So they look extra reflective, extra crazy. I don't even know really how to describe it. They kind of like look a little glowy. Like think about like your reflective paint on like your roads or your highways. It's got that really crazy look to it that is just insane. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'll show you what that reflectiveness looks like. I've seen reflective glitters for a while now, but I'm just now starting to see thermal reflective glitters, which are so cool. I mean, I love thermals anyway. Like, look at the shift with just dipping one dip on my nail. You can see that it's lighter where on my nail bed where my nail is warmer, and then at the tip, at the free edge, is where it's darker. Look at how cool that looks. I absolutely love it. And even in regular lighting, the glitter is just so pretty. I know this dip is called Think Pink, but I would say for the warmer color, it's definitely a pink. But I'd say for the cold color, it's actually almost like a purple. So, you know, of course, I'm obsessed with it because I love all things purple. And even though this is also a thermal, it's super easy to use and beginner friendly. You know how some thermals and actually sometimes some glow dips have like a thicker, wetter consistency, kind of like kinetic sand. This one does not have it at all. It is super smooth, and just look at that color shift. I can't stop looking at it. It is so cool. So I'm going to finish off with my thumb, and I'm going to do 2 dips of the color on each of these fingers before I get into See No Evil. And because they're all glitters, flakies, I'm not going to cap and clear until the very end. I'm going to link all the products I use down below in the description, and you can also use my affiliate code Purplicious18 to save 18% off your orders at Dipp'd. You may have noticed that I have that little spot on my thumb that I missed, and I don't know if I missed applying dip base there or if that little spot dried a little too quickly, but we'll fix that with our second layer and you won't even be able to tell that that happened. And I don't know about you, but this dip reminds me of spring. Like, I think it's the perfect spring color, whether it's the warm or the cold color. I just think it's perfect for spring, and I absolutely love it. Speaking of spring, how is the weather where you're at? Are you actually getting spring weather, or are you getting pounded with snowstorms? Because I think it's a little bit of both depending on where you are. So where I'm at, I live in the south, and it's been really crazy. Like, we've had some 80-degree days, we've had some 50-degree days, and it can all be in the same week. So it's like I don't really ever pack away my clothes for seasons because you never know what you need to wear. So this upcoming week, it's supposed to start off in the mid 70s, and I think by mid to end of next week, it should be like in the 50s, I think. So it's just really crazy. So I am definitely ready for actual full-time spring weather. So now I'm going to get into See No Evil, which I believe is an older color, but it should still be available, and I'll link that down below in the description. And I wasn't really sure what to pair with Think Pink just because it is such a crazy blingy color, but I really liked the way the flakies in See No Evil kind of matched Think Pink, so I decided to go with that instead of doing an all one color mani. And this one is just so pretty. I absolutely love this one. So there's like a whole evil collection by Double Dipped. I think there's like Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil, Evil Queen, and I think there's another evil one. But anyway, it's a whole collection and they're all just amazing. I'm going to add just a little bit of nail art at the end, but really these colors don't need it because they're just beautiful on their own. I just figured that I would make it a little more springy with, of course, flowers. While I finish dipping this out, I'm curious on your thoughts. How do you feel about these videos where I just do like basic dipping where you could just watch? Or do you prefer it when I do like actual full-on tutorials? Because I'm always worried that like I'm over explaining things or you don't want to hear it. So sometimes I wonder if it's better just to like throw in just some basic dipping just so you could watch. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Now that I've done 2 dips of each color, I'm going to go ahead and cap and clear. And if you haven't tried Double Dips Clear, it's one of the best on the markets, I promise you. If you place an order, make sure you're including the clear. You will not regret it. I bought a huge jar of this clear just because I love it that much. And because these are glitters and flakies that I'm working with, I'm actually going to pour over because I don't want to contaminate this huge jar. So I've got my Dipp'd Chaos by Chaos Concept. This is in the color Opaque, which I only use for my clear, and I'm just going to pour over the clear. Once the dip base is fully dry, make sure, as with any clear, that you're scrubbing with a stiff scrub brush to get off any of that excess powder, and that will reduce any graininess or cloudiness because you don't want to dull these beautiful glitters and flakies. Once I have that scrubbed, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my activator, and I actually forgot. So I am low on my activator, but they now have these activator refills, which I love refill bottles because I go through so much activator because I always put on a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and refill my bottle to make it easier for me. So it's just really that simple of just taking that tip and then pouring that into the bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and finish refilling my bottle. I'm going to apply a generous amount of activator to all my nails, wait 2 minutes, and I'll file and buff off camera, and then I'll be back. And here's how I look after I filed and buffed. It didn't take much work at all because these powders were so smooth. And then I'm going to go in on my ring finger and use these glow-in-the-dark gel art liners from West Coast Dips. And I went ahead and did some flowers on my ring finger. And I did that off camera because you've seen me do flowers a million times. So now that that's fully cured, I'm going to go in with my final layer of activator. So I'm going to do one full layer of activator on all my nails. And then I'm going to wait 2 full minutes before I go in with my dip top coat. I waited about 2 minutes for my dip top coat to dry, so now I'm going in and rehydrating my cuticles. So this is Scales of a Mermaid in the scent Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. Still my absolute favorite by Scales of a Mermaid. I just love the vanilla-y, lemony scent of this. And here we are with the finished look. What do you think? I was trying to capture the reflectiveness in this video, but I just couldn't get it. It's really hard because it has to be dark and then you have to shine a flash on it. So if you stay for the pictures at the end, you'll see the reflective picture, but I just couldn't get it to capture correctly in the video. But even without the reflective, just look at how beautiful and blingy these glitters are. I hope there's no such thing as too much glitter because I am obsessed with it and I would wear it every day, all day if I could. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this, and it also helps YouTube recommend me to others, which helps grow my channel. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.